Yeah, my people, welcome back to Nicardo Media House today again. Yeah, the morning insider as it is today, Friday. It's Friday, people. It's Friday. It's a lovely day. You don't know. I don't know, man. I'm so happy. Is it the news that I got? Yeah, is it the news that I received? Kaheim Dixon, the deal is finally over the line. The long wait is over. You get what me? I said the young man can breathe again and know that, look, I am a Charlton Athletic player. I'm so happy for him. So happy, especially it's coming from a jungle supporter. But yeah, people, bless up on yourself. They don't know as usual. Salute to the people. Keep watching the videos and remember, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts down there in the comment section. Tell me how much goal and I think Kaheim Dixon will score in League One this season if he get over. So if Kaheim Dixon play over 10 league games or 15 league games, tell me how many goals will he score. And even if it is in the first team or it's in the under 21, it doesn't matter where he picked up appearances, how many goals will Kaheim Dixon score this season for Charlton Athletic. Can he be the man to bring them over, help them bring them over the line to qualify again and get promotion to the EFL Championship? But yeah, I mean, look, we're not gonna start off at Kaheim Dixon. We're gonna go run at this young man, Cory Addai. This young fella, he made his debut against Catalonia. Remember when he went to Spain and played Catalonia? Yeah, and we get this monk up there in Catalonia, and I think Cucurella was playing in that game as well. You understand? But Cory Addai, this young fella, who born in London, been making waves. You say for the last probably, I'm not going to go back so many years, I'm going to say for the last 2 years. Yeah, his breakout season was last season down there at League 2 for Crawley Town. Is it Crawley Town? Yeah, I think it's Crawley Town. He have made the most saves in League 2 last season, and he was the most valuable goalkeeper down there. He was one of the most, you say, the spotlight was shining on him. It was that fella that was his breakthrough season, and he helped Crawley Town to get promotion into League One. And I think he only spent like 2 seasons there, and then Stockport County, the team also coming from League 2, they sign him, and look, and they realize that, look, this young fella have loads of potential. And I'm looking at it like, and I'm doing some research and doing some videos and watching some clips. I'm like, okay, he's very good. One, he's a shot blocker. He's 6'4". 2, he's a very good goalkeeper with the ball at his feet. His long pass accuracy last season in League 2 was 42%. That's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, his passing accuracy, long pass accuracy in League 2 last season was 42%. And I have some more stats. Last season in League 2 for Crawley, he have faced 228 shots. Yeah, and he have saved 177. That's 78% save percent from the young man. And also, Crawley Town have conceded 52 goals last season, and he acted as a sweeper keeper 16 times last season in League 2. So you could see this, 6'4", 26 bar 1997, still pretty decent, late bloomer, as you will say. But I think he can be a very good backup. I think he can be a very good additional spot to our goalkeeper ranking. I think he will make our defense, our goalkeeper ranks better. I think when you look at the Copa America, Jamal Wade Key, he done a wonderful job in my own eyes. Andre Blake is going up in age. I'm looking at it the next few years from now, especially if we qualify, when we qualify for that FIFA World Cup. I think Andre Blake will hang up his boots. 2 years from now, this young man going to be like 28, 29. You understand? So he's going to be right in his prime as a goalkeeper. So I think we can have him, for probably the 2 more World Cup cycle, after 2026. And look, we can't wait until, he get to the pinnacle before we recall this fella. This fella need to get called back in the national program. 6'4". He's a very, very good goalkeeper. People go out there and watch him. Who don't know him, Cory Addai. Is a very good goalkeeper. He's playing for Stockport County now. In League One, Stockport County, they flying 2 from 2. Top of the league in League One. Ricardo Baby Gardner's son also play for Stockport County. Che Gardner. Yeah, so I think Cory Addai will be a very good additional to the team. He will improve our ranks. When you take away Andre Blake, you go for like a Shaquan Davis, Kanye Boys class. If not Kanye Boys class, he's not picking up enough games for Reading. He's probably more likely starting the EFL Trophy games and some other local cup games and play reserve football. Cory Addai have played over 60 games over the last 2 seasons for Crawley Town. No, last season he have played over 50 games. He went to the playoff. He have kept even clean sheets in the playoff as well. And I'm looking forward to see him whenever the Reggae Boys, they also follow him on Instagram as well, so they know about him. As I said, he made his debut in that game against Catalan. I think he came on for Barnes in the second half. So we need to recall this goalkeeper. Can't wait until he get up to the pinnacle, as he only have spent a couple weeks already, just say a couple weeks playing, since he made his full professional, not his full professional, but since he made his official debut for Stockport County and championship clubs, already looking at him, sending scouts to watch this young fella. So you could see that his potential, it's going to be right up there. And I think in 2 more years, give him more development, give him to grow a little bit more, not like height, but grow a little bit more in between the sticks and get that experience. I think he can be a very, very good championship goalkeeper, and you just never know what can happen. 31, 32, his chance can come in the English Premier League. Yeah, so yeah, that's Cory Addai. But Kaheim Dixon, man, it's finally over. The young man have signed for Charlton Athletic in the League One, and I have been waiting for this news so long. Not me alone, but many people have been waiting for the work permit to get sorted out, and Kaheim Dixon can announce that he is a Charlton Athletic player. Look, over the last, I would say, over the last few years, 3-4 years, Arnett Gardner have pushed out 2 baller into Europe. Yeah, 2 baller, Ronaldo Cephas, Kaheim Dixon, very, very good talent coming out from Arnett Gardner as well. But look, I think I think this is a very good starting point. Not many people going to agree. Many people going to say, yeah, him should have, as his agent said, links from Portugal, links from Belgium, and I think Spain. You should have said, yeah, maybe he should have go there and sign up for one of those clubs in their Premier League. But when you look at it, probably him and him agent sit down and look, Charlton Athletic is probably the best project for him to really go into that project and strive, especially under a very, very good manager, Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones, the current coach at this moment, he once was a Charlton Athletic coach back in 2012. He was the U21, like a pro development coach, so he was in the youth ranks developing the young talents to push through to the senior team. So he understands all the inside outs of Charlton Athletic. He once coached in the Premier League as well for Southampton. Only last a couple of months, but I think he was a very young man. I think that was a bad appointment from the Saints as well. But again, coaching Luton Town in the championship, I think Luton Town was in the championship. I think he helped them help them from League One to championship. And when you look at it, he's not going to turn that deal down. He's not going to turn that Southampton deal down. So you could look at it like, yeah, he was very young at the time, but no, he's grown. No, he have got a more experience. He took a long break away from football. He's just got appointed the other day, in February. So he's looking at it like, yes, he's finally back. And he didn't really have such a very good ending, but Charlton Athletic finished way down in that, you say down in that bottom half, but no, they're from two in the League One, and the last time they were in the championship, it was 2019 to 2020, in Corona. That was their last time in the championship. So this is a team that once was in the Premier League, looking forward to get back into the Premier League. But the atmosphere, when I listening to Nathan Jones interviews, talking about Charlton Athletic, it is a family affair. It's a culture where they want to breed true youngsters into the first team. Cory Anderson is there. Cory Anderson last season, I think he have played a couple of reserve games, U21, playing the EFL trophy as well. So if it's the same program for Kaheim Dixon, let's accept it in open arms, and just know say you just have to prove these managers and these coaching staffs wrong, and all eyes will be on Kaheim Dixon. I'm telling you, guys, the EFL this season, Championship, League 1, League 2, a lot more games than previously going to be broadcasting. beIN Sports have extend their contract to 2028, and their coverage is over 20 different countries. I think it's 28 countries that their coverage going to show games in the EFL this season, and it's going to show in North Africa and in the Middle East, and also New Zealand, Australia, and also Paramount here in the US. They will be streaming all the EFL games. So every week since the last 3 weeks, I have been watching Championship, League 1 and League 2 as well. You understand? So you could see that the brand, the exposure of League 1 football, it's growing. Even Sky Sports coming out with Sky Plus, going to show over 1,000 EFL game this season. So that's a lot of eyes going to be on EFL football this season. You don't know, they're trying to get it as right up to task, as close as possible to the Premier League, at the Premier League level, but it's getting there. But the broadcasting issues and the viewership and how many people will be watching the EFL, their eyes will be on it. And in England, these fans, they love their hometown team. They support their team. So Kaheim Dixon will apply this trade for the next couple of years at the Valley. Charlton is a wonderful team, and so I'm happy for him. So, and then again, you have team like Wrexham that is in League 1. Wrexham with the Hollywood owners. Wrexham game, and League 1 games come every week on Paramount as well. Today going to be Leeds will travel away to Sheffield. I think they will travel at the Hillsborough. They will travel at the Hillsborough today. So Sheffield Wednesday, normally have Jamalo and also what's his name, Deshaun Bernard team will host Leeds United today in the EFL Championship. So very good league, man. Very good league. It's tough. The Dixon, he's going to have to adapt. He's going to have to learn, especially Nathan Jones, the coach. He's a very demanding coach. I think he is a coach that he loves young fellas. Alfie have scored over 25 goals last season. He was 30 at the time, and guess what? He scored over 25 goals for Charlton Athletic last season, and they shipped him out. He was the leading goal scorer for Charlton Athletic. They shipped him out. He have scored almost 50% of all the goals that Charlton Athletic scored in League 1 football last season, and they shipped him up because they moving to a younger generation. They're moving to a more vibrant, you understand? And Nathan Jones in his interviews also talk about his pressing, how he wants his young players to be pressing and leading the charge from the front. As I said, man, this is a very, very experienced manager. Even at one time, he was at Brighton under Chris Hughton. I think it was in 2006, 2016. He went away also in Spain and do some coaching course, do some coaching as well. So, this is a man that, been outside of the UK, learning the game, learning the craft. So, he's in a right atmosphere. He's at a right club, and especially where Kaheim Dixon is going to be. They're going to nourish him. And again, one of the most important thing, Charlton Athletic, their youth academy, their facility, they have upgraded over the last few years. So they are building for the future. They are setting that stepping stone until they get back to the championship. And they have that first class, one of the best training ground in League One at the moment. So they're upgrading all around the club. Getting new staff. Filling the vacant spots, getting technical director, getting new medical staff and all of that. So you could see this is a well-run, organized team, and Kaheim Dixon will be at a very good team, and he's going to have everything in his disposal to showcase his talent to the people across the world who is going to watch League One football, who in the Caribbean, who in Jamaica, who in the UK, and the fans, they are so eager to see this deal over the line, as almost literally every day these fans talking on Twitter, when is the Kaheim Dixon announcement? It's finally here, people. So happy for the young man. I'm so happy. But people, the morning insider as usual, Nicardo Media House, bless up to the people. Remember, it's Friday. See you guys on Sunday with the Nick and Dan podcast, and I'll see you guys on Monday to give you guys a recap of what happened over the weekend. So Nicardo Media House, present to you the morning insider. Bless up on yourself, family. One love. Big up.